Thank you all for showing up, coming out. It was a good team win for us on the road against a good opponent. Credit to our entire organization. When we talk about our trainers, our nutrition, our strength and conditioning operations, our doctors, coaches, support staff, and the players, everyone had a part in this. We had a lot of challenges that we knew that we would have to overcome to get this done on the road, and we were able to do that as a team. We played complementary football, offense, defense, and special teams all working together. We were able to win the turnover battle, which is huge. Took care of the ball. We were able to take it away, force some turnovers. We won the battle of the trenches, stopping the run, making it one-dimensional, forcing that quarterback to beat us from the pocket, and we were able to run the ball. And so these are things that we talked about. We knew it was going to be a four-quarter type of game. We knew that we were going to have to strain, and we wanted to be ready to win it in the 15th round if necessary. That was our mindset. Kids brought energy into the game, and I want to thank our fans. Our fans were tremendous. Spartan Nation was strong here in Miami. We could feel it as soon as we touched down. We could feel it at the hotel and then in the stadium today. So we're looking forward. Got a 24-hour rule. We're going to enjoy this victory as a team. And then we're going to get ready to come home, Spartan Stadium. It's the Big Ten opponent, Nebraska. Nebraska is notorious for taking over. They travel tremendously well and taking over stadiums. I don't anticipate that happening in East Lansing. Spartan Nation is strong. Okay, we have a team that's hungry with a chip on their shoulder, and we know that we are going to learn from this, and we're going to continue to improve and get better. So we're going to get back to work. But I'm very, very proud of our organization, proud of our players, because they played extremely hard today. We've been talking about taking care of the ball. We never stop talking about taking care of the ball. I mean, ball security is everything. And we all know what happens when you don't take care of the football. From a takeaway standpoint, we never give up on it. We continue to emphasize it and practice. And we know they come in bunches. And we knew that we had to get some takeaways. We had to force some takeaways in this game, for field position, momentum, and the like. And so we just continue to work on it, talk about it, show examples of it, and that's part of our preparation. And, we were able to get that done in practice. And so we were able to carry it over into the game. Next, moving the ball in the first half, we just weren't able to finish the drives. And so we needed to execute better. And give Miami credit, they got some good players and they had a good plan. And so we were able to make some adjustments to what they were doing. And we knew that if we would execute and play with really good fundamentals and communicate and finish those plays, that we could score points. We knew that we could do that. And so, again, just play the next play, stay neutral, learn from the last play and then move on and keep chopping. But we were prepared to go into the 15th round if necessary. We were prepared to do that. We talked about it all week. We've trained in a manner that will allow us to do that and have confidence, in a tight ball game. In the second half and third quarter and the fourth quarter, we were prepared to do that. And we wanted to drag them into the deep water, where we live, with the strain and the struggle, the pain, the pressure, the weight room, the discipline, the attention to detail, all of those things. That's where we wanted to be. And so, it was a good plan. The players believe in the plan. They believe in the process. So we were able to get it done today on the road. And what we were able to do is we were able to take what we have done in practice. We were able to take it to a game, and we came in here expecting to have success, but only if we did the things that we knew that we needed to do to win the game, and so we were able to do enough, and we were able to do it, often enough to get it done. What does that say about our program? This is a marker for where we are right now. We know that our guys will play hard. We know that they won't quit. We know they won't flinch. We talked about that. There is no flinching. There's going to be momentum swings in the game. And we know the pendulum is going to swing back our way. If we play hard, if we play physical, if we execute, and we play with discipline, we knew that. And so we were able to actually take it to a game, and do it on the road against an opponent that also plays hard and has good players as well, coach. And so, our players believe in what we're doing, believe in our process, and it's going to reinforce all the things that we preach, everything that we work on every day. And so our players should be hungry. They should be more hungry when they come back in to start preparation for Nebraska. And should be more dialed in. Because, we have not played our best football yet. We have not reached our full potential. There's still more to do, a lot more to do. The season is early, very early, and we have some tough opponents. I'm looking forward to getting back home, though, in Spartan Stadium in the Woodshed. Anytime you can continue to hammer the run game, it's going to take a toll, on a defense. And it helps you stay ahead of the change. You keep putting the pressure on them. So they can't just pin their ears back and run upfield and get after the quarterback. They have to honor the run. And so we knew, and we talked about it. We knew going into the game. We talked about during the game. Sometime in the run game, it's going to be a little. There's going to be a little. There's going to be a little. Then it's going to be a lot. A little, a little, a lot. A little, a little, a lot. And that's how it was in the game. And then we started to get some chunks. Obviously, Jay is an experienced play caller, and he and Coach Cap coordinated a run game. Using formations, motions, things like that. Obviously push pressure on defenses because you have to adjust. You have to fit all those runs. You got to be in the right spot. And when you have a player like Kenneth, he's going to run through an arm tackle. You have to be, when you're playing, when you're defending him, you have to be exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay. Or he's going to make some plays on you, and then we also have, tight ends, receivers, that can also, hurt you in the passing game. As you can see, Peyton taking care of the ball, getting us in good plays, getting us out of bad plays, things like that. I mean, it's really, it's really team offense, complementary football. Was what we're doing. We're not leaving it up to one guy, but certainly, as you can see, Kenneth Walker is not an average player. He's a difference maker. Nothing's changed for us. I do not believe in self-imposed limitations. So I don't know how far we can go. I don't know how good we can be. We just know that we're not as good as we can be yet. And so the only way to improve is through practice and preparation and being realistic. Because you used to see our locker room, our guys are extremely, extremely happy and they're excited that we won. And so, but we have a 24-hour rule. And so we're going to enjoy it like heck because, this is going on the road and winning a game like this with all the Spartan fans in the stadium, like it was. That's outstanding victory, But however, let's be real about it. We played 3 games. We got a long way to go, so we're gonna have to, get back to work quickly and get better. And when we turn on the tape, we're gonna find on offense, defense, and special teams, we're gonna find a lot of areas where we can improve, and we'll put together a plan early in the week to address those those issues so we can get those things fixed, so we can improve, so we can have a better football team when we walk into the woodshed, on next Saturday night against Nebraska. I wanted to go for it because I felt like we could get a yard and we needed to do that. I felt like that was imperative that we get that first down. And then, I tell our coordinators, to call the game. And if I want something, I'll tell you. And if I don't want something, I'll tell you that. Other than that, call the game. I've been a coordinator, at college and pro, and you need to be able to call the game. You need to be able to call the game. And Jay, Jay's been with me. Jay and I work together at Georgia. I know Jay. Jay knows me. So does Cap. Those guys, they know me. And the same thing with Scotty. I tell him, I always remind him before the game. I said, let's just call the game. Call the game. If I got anything, I'll let you know. Whatever it is. But other than that, you call the game, and I'm gonna try to help you as much as I can and support you. It is not easy to call games, especially when guys are going fast and you're dealing with 18 to 22-year-old guys out there. You got to be able to have confidence in your coordinators to call the game. And so, Jay is an aggressive play caller, but he also does a really good job, with balancing and running the football too, which is critically important. We have an unselfish staff. We check our egos at the door. We don't care about stats. We're not looking for stats, whether it's passing yards or what. We're trying to get our guys in the best position to be successful and to win football games. That's what it really comes down to. And then we have to execute those plays. And obviously those are plays that we practiced and they look good in practice, so we run them in the game. We're not just making stuff up out there. We took care of the ball on offense. We forced some 4 takeaways on defense, and we were solid in the kicking game. We had a one penalty. We were aggressive, went for to block the punt. We were there. We need to use better technique, and then we make that play. But that's complimentary football, and that's a point of emphasis for us because we can't just leave it up to one side of the ball. We can't leave it up to one player. We have to complement each other. It's field position, time of possession, all those types of things factor into winning games and to beat good football teams. So when you line up and you're playing against really, really good football teams, they're playing complementary football. Good football teams play complementary football. And so we need to be able to do that on a consistent basis. And I felt like today was a step in the right direction.
All right, Coach, that's all the questions we have time for. Appreciate your time and safe travels back.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate what you do. Thank you for covering our team. Safe travels for all of you, and go green.